it has to do with the wingers. You touched on it with Bobb.
I did. I just want to say that I do think this tactical setup kind of set Bob up for failure. If you have a
Yeah,
Mateus Nunes overlapping for you, it makes your job a lot easier. He's very talented going forward, and he's super technical and great form attacking. So to isolate Bob, who's not in the best of form, against a good team in the Premier League, a physical team, it's puzzling. Um,
yeah.
but yeah, he does need to do better, but I do not think this game was a fair reflection of that. It's just something we've kind of been noticing the past couple of games.
And I haven't been too tapped in with the city and the squad lately, but Doku, I know we were singing his praises to start the season. I feel like he hasn't been playing at all. Was there a knock? What's going on there?
I think it's just tactics and Pep overthinking things, honestly.
Did he
I
start to dip before getting
He
benched? Like,
he
'cause I feel like
can't
he was.
no, he can't play multiple games in a week. The way he plays, the way his body is, like Pep's harped on it plenty of times. He can't do it.
Like muscle injuries.
Yeah, his
those
hamstring's
fast
gonna
twitch
fall off the bone.
motions.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
makes sense.
interesting.
But I do think I was expecting to see him in this game, and it ended up being Savio. So again, tactically, what are we doing?
Yeah,
It
Savio's. I feel
I
like
think
he's been disappointing.
super strange to play Savio against a Villa side when
And to
he's
play
not doing
him
that good.
not on his preferred side.
He's been better on the left for us is the crazy thing.
Yeah,
Everyone,
because
yes,
he's
I
he's
just
don't
great
whipping
on
see,
the
crosses
right,
to
into
but
be honest
Holland.
with you, I don't see any good from
when
him
you
on either
offer
side. So
when you offer nothing in terms of goal threat on the right side, and you
Yeah.
can offer an assist 1 out of 5 of the times that you try to offer an assist, then it's technically better. But to our point, it's a crisis. It's
It's
not
not
good.
enough.
Doku should be
uh,
enough. He should be able to play, but he's not going to be able to play every game, which is perfect. We have Marmoush to do that. I think the left wing should be locked up. It should be decided. Ryan Cherky should be on the right wing,
yep.
and then we get someone more experienced with maybe a little higher floor to be that starter, and then work Cherky in over time and let him become this worldy of a player that I think he's going to be. But don't rush it with him. And in January, if we're not going to go for Elise in the summer, then we should be absolutely looking for a right wing option.
Yeah, I think Elise is going to be a tough deal to pull off. Obviously, we'll agree to disagree, right? Like we've had this conversation before, but he's playing really well at Bayern. I don't think that's something we can look at as kind of like, oh yeah, that'll solve. But I do think you bring up a good point. Like the left wing is Doku and Marmoush, right? Those are two completely different players, but with what Man City do, again, the way they're setting up, it doesn't have to be the touchline guys. I think that could be the solution where you end up having a Foden on the right wing or a Cherokee on the right wing, but in reality, they're more of that inside forward, right? I think that might be a
Mm-hmm.
solution. It's all about platforming your guys, and Pep knows what his players are capable of. At least I think. So I think that might be one of the solutions where you end up kind of going back to almost more of a sense of control, right? Instead of the unknown with kind of these 1v1 machines. So I think maybe that's a thought in terms of what they end up doing.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that Marmoush injury couldn't have come at a worse time because we're sitting here with looking at City and saying this is the same winger on both sides of the pitch every week, right? Like Savinho, Bobb, and Doku all do the same things really well. And I all watch them all roll over shots straight at the keeper. Every single week, there is a glaring chance one-on-one at the goal, and they roll it over straight into the keeper's chest. And City's second highest goal scorer this season is own goal. It's Estevao or whatever.
Estev.
That's the
Yeah, he's got 2 goals. Everybody else has fucking 1, and then it's Holland with 11. And so when Holland isn't scoring, like the numbers are right there. Like you win all the games Holland scores a goal in, or you get a result in all the games Holland scores in. But the ones that he's not, you're not scoring goals, and it's just coming down to not having enough finishers on the field. And to your point, Cherokee and Marmoush are 2 really special talents in that regard. Like maybe
Mm-hmm.
not so much Cherokee, but I think that he's a wizard on the ball, similar to the way that we talked about Cunha, where like he'll find himself in spots, and I trust him to bury a chance
He just
more than I
yeah.
do the
He
other
just
crop.
needs a chance, I think. With him, it hasn't been his play. His play has actually surprised me a lot for someone that's young and hasn't had prime experience. He's been fantastic. He just hasn't really gotten the minutes yet. And like I
He
said, it could be
looks
the injuries.
I cannot believe how good physically he looks. Like I know that's a
He
Pep
lost
thing
4
to come in
pounds.
and
Yeah.
but it's not just that he lost 4 pounds. Like he looks physically stronger. Because
Yeah,
like
I don't think it was an unhealthy weight cut. Is my point. I think
yeah,
he cut
it
the
was like
weight
a
with
muscle.
intention. Yeah, and he's gonna be better off for it. To touch on what you guys were talking about on Marmouche, he looked really good coming into this game.
He almost had
And
the
I
assist
think
where Holland broke his
yeah,
penis.
I think it's just
So am I
working him
starting
back
him
into the
this week?
squad with him. Yeah,
I would.
probably. And in terms of the winger crisis, just an emphasis on all of this. Foden had 7 key passes in the game.
Yep, and no goals.
In a game that we have a 1-0 loss to Aston Villa.
I thought he looked
So to
good.
all,
I was
he's
seeing
great.
I was seeing
He's been
tweets.
fantastic.
I was seeing tweets insinuating he was negative.
No,
It is fun to pile on
that
players. I get
no.
why people like to do it, but yeah, I thought he looked really good.
7
And
key
even if
passes,
it
and you had a
even
negative.
if
Rival
it's
Yeah,
fans
not
is
ridiculous.
fine.
even if it's not him at his best, I mean, we know what he's capable of. He's going to continue to get better throughout the season. In my opinion, I think I've seen enough at least to be pretty convinced that he'll end up having a good year again. He'll be back towards his best.
Yeah, he's the least of my
And
concerns in
yeah,
the City squad.
in terms of people just shitting on him, I really could not give a shit if it's rival players or rival fans. But when it's our own fans saying, "Oh, everyone was shit today, Foden was shit today," what the fuck are you watching? The guy was fluid. His touches opened up the space for us. They created chances for us. Just a one simple touch that he's known to do. That opening of the hips to see the field. He made 4 or 5 chances just from that. So to any of our fans that are saying that he was a problem against Brighton, I do want you to get your eyes checked and watch closer, because that is not the case. I do think the winger crisis should be exclaimed, like Dylan put in the thumbnail.
You
It's
could
starting to
get
become a problem.
Sterling back.
That's like the Kent
Right wing
Bazemore
Sterling
tweets.
would probably cook for us, but he wouldn't score a goal. He'd just give 14 assists to Holland on the season.
Let's talk.
No, I think he burned those bridges.
Yeah, he definitely did.